Lancaster wins the opening tip here to begin the men's game between the Chargers and Suny Cobleskill. Chargers entering today's game with a 7-5 overall record, 4-0 in conference play. The Fighting Tigers are 7-6 overall, 2-2 in conference play. They lost to Gallaudet yesterday in the nation's capital, 86-68. Luke Beers with the ball here. Into the corner for his brother Isaac Beers. Three-pointer, you betcha! Isaac from Luke and the Beers boys get the Chargers on the board. Scott Glasheen with it here for the Fighting Tigers. Gets a screen there. Now back up top for Anthony McNeil. He'll spin into the lane. He goes. A little dump off pass there. Layup won't go. Tipped around. Still being batted around. And got to it there is Antoine Claxton. The runner won't go. Rebounded by Davis. Britton Beachy with the ball here for the Chargers. Jordan Shoebridge three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken, though, by Quentin Davis. Around for Beachy. Inside for Davis. Up and underneath. Layup won't go. He's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line.
Off to a good start here. I know we didn't get a chance to go through some of the keys. We'll talk about that Isaac Beers three. I think that's going to be a key for the Chargers tonight as they go with beyond the three-point line. So the team goes 2-4 when shooting under 30%, 5-1 when shooting over 30% from beyond the arc.
Davis connects for one of two free throws. Chargers in front 4-0. Claxton back now for Glasheen. Round for Nelson. He'll take the three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Davis. Quickly ahead for Beachy. Britton Beachy, 12 assists in the win over Penn College on Wednesday. Most assists in a game for a Charger since 2005. Round for Luke Beers. Deep three-pointer. And the foul! You betcha! He'll head to the line for the 4-point play. Foul's going to be on Glasheen. That's his first, team second. So they're going to call the foul after the basket, so no free throw adjoining there. But the Chargers will have the ball and a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, they had him pushing through the screen. The shot was up and good, so just a common foul on that particular play.
Beachy with it now. Pass to Beachy, knocked off of his hands, bobbled, and Shoebridge thought that the ball was going to be called a backcourt. It was tipped, but it's thrown out of play. It'll will go to the Fighting Tigers.
You mentioned Britton Beachy a little bit earlier. He does so many things that maybe don't show up in a stat sheet, although the assists certainly do. But kind of the poise behind the Chargers oftentimes is number 11.
Chargers in front here, 7-0, just over 2 minutes into the contest. Glasheen with it here. Nice move between his legs. He'll drive baseline, pass is deflected, taken by Davis. Davis comes up the floor. He'll hand off for Luke Beers. Round now for Beachy. Beers brothers play catch now for Beachy. Tipped from him, able to get it back. Down low for Isaac Beers, who got loose up and underneath. Nothing there. Davis gets the rebound, won't go. Up the floor come the Fighting Tigers. Nice little move there by Nelson. Can't get it to go. Foul called here on the Chargers. So the basket's going to count there.
This Cobleskill team.
Oh, sorry, Rod, go ahead.
Yeah, well, this Cobleskill team's kind of a three-headed monster. They've got McNeil, Claxton, and Nelson can all score in bunches.
Free throw in and out. Rebound taken there by Luke Beers. 17:15 to play. Chargers in front 7-2. Into the corner for Shoebridge. He'll save it and go to Luke Beers. Tipped out of his hands and taken by Claxton. Quickly up the floor. Layup is good there by Wilson. Nice pass there from Claxton to Wilson. Chargers lead is just 3. Luke Beers will shoot the three-pointer. No good. And no rebound there as a foul's going to be called on LBC. It's going to be on Shoebridge. That's his first, team second. Glasheen will come up the floor. Knocked away. Good job by Davis. Luke Beers able to maintain. He'll find Shoebridge. Now for Isaac Beers in the corner. Back up top here for Beachy. Inside for Davis. He'll look to turn, but he's fouled. It's going to be on number 21, Nelson. That's his second.
That's a major thing early in the game for Cobleskill to have Nelson with 2 fouls and have to take a break. Super scorer, great athletic defender.
Pass goes right inside to Luke Beers. Beachy now out for Isaac. Around for Shoebridge. Davis again. Out for Isaac Beers. And he's fouled. First foul there on Owens.
Early on, Cobleskill showing 2-3 zone, but they're pretty athletic on the perimeter and certainly contesting jump shots. We've had a couple of errant passes, and I think that has a lot to do with the length of this defense.
Shoebridge up top now for Beachy, around for Isaac Beers. His pass looking for his brother is deflected. It goes out of play. 11 on the shot clock here for LBC. Luke Beers will inbound for Beachy. Around once again for Beachy. Beachy will take the three-pointer. No good. Rebounded there by Owens. Taken there by Davis. Davis the whole way down the floor, bumped into there. The basket's not going to count. The foul's going to be on the floor. Fouls on 15. Scott Glasheen, that's his second foul. Team's fifth. We are 4:32 into the contest here, Rod.
Yeah, and some of it is just the aggressive style that the Chargers have come out with. They're attacking. And sometimes when you get that, you get those early fouls, but that's certainly a bonus for us. We can get to the free throw line early.
Isaac Beers with it here. He'll take it himself, go to the lane. Layup doesn't go. Right to Quentin Davis, though. His layup won't go.
A couple of grown men battling for that rebound with McNeil and Davis for sure underneath.
Tyler Hilton into the contest now for LBC. He'll replace Luke Beers. Quickly out to Shoebridge. You betcha! Shoebridge knocks down a three-pointer. Leads the team in that category this season. LBC in front 10-4. Deep three-pointer there for number 12, Devin Boyle. Rebound tipped around, taken there by Claxton. Tyler Hilton, corner three-pointer. In and out. McNeil picks up the foul. That's his first, sixth team foul. And Suny Cobleskill head coach Jake Scott doesn't like very many of these calls thus far.
Oh, there's certainly been several for him to choose from, whether he likes them or not.
Inside to Hilton, and no foul called there. And gets the basket to go, and complain long enough, Rod, you're going to get some of these calls.
Yeah, that is interesting, Zach, because I'll tell you down there, I'm okay with that as a no call because I think T.Y. Hilton kind of pulled back at the end instead of finished strong. But that one, Isaac Beers has position. He can move on that contact and it still be a player control foul, which I thought it was probably a no call, but if anything, maybe a player control there.
I guess a lot of these are fouls. I agree. 5:15 into the game, we have 9 fouls called, and now both coaches are already talking to the officials, wanting that next call. I mean, there's football on in an hour. I mean, I'm not trying to get out of here, Rob, but come on.
No, you're right. And this is a men's game too. You're going to have to allow some of this contact to go.
Another three-pointer by Shoebridge won't go. Rebound taken there by Cobleskill. That's number 1, Anthony McNeil. Down here for Owens. He'll head in the layup. No good. Rebound taken by Hilton. Beachy has it here for LBC now for Hilton. Beers with it. Around for Shoebridge into the corner for Hilton. He's guarded tightly there, stuck there in the corner. It's going to go off of a Cobleskill player. That's number 3, Claxton. He'll stay with the Chargers, but just 4 on the shot clock.
That's a bad place to be at against the 2-3 zone. Is tucked in the corner. Certainly an opportunity for them to trap, which they did there. Fortunate to retain the ball.
Luke Beers back into the game, and Benny Raymond checks in for the first time for LBC. Pass goes for Witt. He'll turn, little jumper, no good. Taken by Owens. Boyle has it, back for Owens, three-pointer. No good, rebound taken by Beachy. Quickly ahead, nice pass behind the back. Layup won't go. Foul though is Luke Beers. Nice pass by Benny Raymond.
I'm going to call that a completed pass. As a basketball coach, I'm wondering if that was the best, but he certainly delivered it. I kind of like a little 2-foot jump stop, two-hand pass there, and finish on the strong side as opposed to the weak. But hey, it looked nice.
Luke Beers, the free throw line here for the Chargers, comes in as a 76% free throw shooter. Second free throw goes for Luke Beers. Chargers lead is 4. Boyle, the sophomore from Johnstown, New York, calls out the play here for the Fighting Tigers. Back for Owens, three-pointer. No good. Rebound bounces off of Hilton. It'll stay with the Fighting Tigers.
It looked like the Chargers were showing a little 2-3 zone right there, which, you could certainly play that. But if you're going to, that pass back to the point and then back to the wing has to be covered by the bottom of that zone. That time we got tucked in.
Inside, the pass goes for McNeil. Nice pass to Claxton. Layup won't go. Raymond with the three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Cobleskill, but stepping out of bounds is Claxton.
Coach Scott rolling the dice here a little bit, back with Nelson pretty quickly, although I think they've kind of handled it during those few minutes where he's been on the bench.
Beach will inbound underneath the basket. Right to Alex Witt. Layup won't go. Tipped in though by Davis. 7 rebounds already for Quentin Davis. Chargers in front 13-7. Taken by Beachy. Right to Davis, who slams it home! Timeout call by the Fighting Tigers. Chargers in front by 8.
That was quite a find right there. Luke Beers catches, has his eyes up to see Davis coming straight down the floor with the two-hand jam.
Full timeout call by Suny Cobleskill. We'll take a break with him. 12:28 remaining here in the first half. Chargers in front 15-7. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletic Center, Lancaster Bible in front, 15-7 over Suny Cobleskill. Nelson will inbound here underneath the basket. Boyle with it now. Luke Beers on him. Boyle and Nelson play catch. Around now for McNeil. He'll take a deep three-pointer. It's good. Beachy up the floor quickly now for Raymond. In for Davis. To the corner for Luke Beers. All the way across for Witt. Back to Luke Beers. Corner three-pointer. You betcha! Beers knocks down a three-pointer. Chargers back in front by 8.
Great ball reversal against that zone right there to hit that corner jumper, and Luke Beers is going to knock that down more times than not when he gets that kind of time.
McNeil standing by himself there in the corner. Cobleskill couldn't find him. Traveling is the call. Raymond with it. Around for Beachy, inside for Witt. He'll turn and take a little jumper, no good. Rebound taken there by Owens. McNeil all by himself again in the corner, won't go. Rebound taken though by Cobleskill. Again McNeil with it, and he's fouled.
Down here against, I'll let you call that foul there.
That's Beachy's second foul.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. So down here against that zone, that's a great place to get the ball for Alex Witt, and I don't mind him taking that shot, but I prefer he turn and face first instead of catching and kind of floating with that. Plus, you'll have that opposite corner open as well.
5-second call there on Cobleskill. Turnover for the Fighting Tigers. Last weekend here of Christmas break for the Chargers. Classes start on Monday. Lots of guys with their families in town. I saw the Beachies and the Raymonds are here as well.
Yeah. That's exciting for the players to see some parents that don't always get to make the games.
Isaac Beers with it once again. Back for his brother Luke. Jumper won't go. Rebounded though by Davis, who gets the layup, and it's good.
We're throwing alley-oops off the backboards now, but it's working, so hey.
Quick three-pointer by Nelson won't go. Rebounded by Witt. Able to find Isaac. Just about midway through the first half. Chargers are front by 10. Little jumper there by Davis. Won't go. Rebound knocked around, taken by Boyle. It's McNeil. He'll drive baseline. Back up top now for Owens. Three-pointer. It's good. Around for Luke Beers. Little jumper, won't go. Boyle with a deep three-pointer. It's good. Timeout called by the Chargers. 30-second timeout. I want to remind you quickly about the Horse with No Name podcast, our weekly podcast where we talk all things LBC athletics, recaps of the week before, we also look ahead to games coming up. Usually have an interview as well with an LBC personality, whether that be a student athlete, coach, or a staff member. Episodes will start up again this week as we return to class. Myself and Tyler Greenlee host the weekly podcast. You can listen live on lbc.edu/radio. We'll give you the times here coming up this week. We can also find us on iTunes and Spotify and download the podcast. Again, the Horse with No Name podcast coming back to you here this week as we return to class at LBC. Khalil Wilson back into the game for the Fighting Tigers.
Cobleskill showing some man here.
Handoff is for Davis. Out for Luke Beers. Round out for Witt. He'll go in with the left. Try the jumper, it won't go. Tipped, able to get it to Luke Beers. 5 on the shot clock. Out for Isaac, three-pointer. No good. Rebound tipped around. Taken there by Cobleskill. And Nelson's going to be fouled. Fouls on Luke Beers. That's his first, 5th team foul. Britton Beachy's going to check back in for LBC. He'll replace Raymond. 2 fouls for Beachy. Chargers shooting just 7 of 23 from the floor. Cobleskill 6 of 17. Handoff there for Wilson. Back around for Nelson. He'll drive baseline. Little jumper, it goes.
Yeah, he's a handful defensively. They can shoot the ball pretty well from the perimeter, but also can put it on the floor and get to the rim.
Luke Beers able to save it there in the corner. Now he cannot. Steps on the end line and turnover by the Chargers. Shoebridge is going to check back in for LBC.
It's pretty aggressive man-to-man defense Cobleskill is showing. You really need to walk those V-cuts in so you can catch with some room on the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk quickly with Coach Wingren yesterday. He talked a lot about the zone that Cobleskill uses. I know they had 6 guys on the defense yesterday trying to prep for that zone. Three-pointer won't go. Rebounded, though, by Wilson. Nice pass back to Claxton. Now the whole way up top for Owens. Pass to Boyle, though, is to his right. Little miscommunication. The LBC ball.
Since you say that about the practice stuff, they're long and they're athletic, so they almost look like 6 guys out there. So.
Well, Coach Wingren admitted that he couldn't replicate it with his guys, so they had to use an extra person. Beachy with it here. Into the corner it goes. Three-pointer. No good there by Isaac Beers. Rebounded by Claxton. Owens the whole way in. Offensive foul. Foul was on Owens. That's his second. He's coming back into the game is number 4, Jaquan Robinson.
Hey, we don't say it enough. That was a good piece of officiating right there. The lead allowed the center to kind of call that because it was the primary defender. Great job, Stripes.
Beachy has it there. Tries to go up underneath. That's blocked. It'll stay with the Chargers. Nice piece of defense there by Claxton. Sophomore from the Bronx, New York. Glasheen's going to come back in. He's got the 2 fouls. Picked those up in the early minutes here of the first half. Luke Beers with it now around for Shoebridge. Back up top for Isaac Beers. Quick three-pointer by Shoebridge, no good. Rebound taken there by Luke Beers. He stepped on the end line, though. Turnover by the Chargers. Nelson with it, kicks it back out into the corner. Gets it back here in the middle. Layup is good. Nice pass there from Claxton.
They attack that 2-3 zone pretty well there with a baseline penetration, which opens up the middle with the help. They find Nelson for the easy bucket.
Knotted up at 20, under 7 minutes to play. Isaac Beers with it here, loses the handle. Taken there by Cobleskill. Robinson with it, he'll hand off. Ball bounces around, it's on the floor. Davis has it. Ahead quickly for Davis. He'll go in. Slams it home. Nice play by Davis. Second dunk of the game. The Chargers regain the 2-point lead.
Good find from Britton, and Quentin Davis runs the floor as well as any big man in the NEAC for sure.
Three-pointer banks off the backboard and in. Cobleskill has their first lead of the afternoon. Shoebridge now for Beachy. Beachy turns the corner. He'll head in layup. Good. Nice power move there by Britton Beachy.
Sometimes you just stick with that drive. You can find your way to the basket. He did it there.
Foul's going to be called on Isaac Beers. Benny Raymond and Alex Witt back in. Davis and Isaac Beers will have a seat. .5:45 to go here in the first half. Chargers in front by 1. Robinson back outside for Glasheen and now for Nelson. They'll play catch. 10 on the shot clock. Inside for Wilson. Back outside for Nelson. He'll drive baseline. Knocked away from him. On the floor it goes. Still bouncing around. Now shot clock violation on the Tigers. Good defensive possession there for LBC. Beachy out for Shoebridge. Now Luke Beers up top. He'll take the three-pointer. Off the top of the rim. Rattles around. Won't go. Quickly ahead for Wilson. Now Glasheen looking inside. Nice catch there by Nelson, who lays it in.
Yeah, as a Charger fan, I like him better on the bench with 2 fouls than out on the court there, Zach.
Good player for sure. Beachy again will pull up. Won't go. Rebound knocked around, taken by Nelson, senior from Brooklyn, New York. Foul there by Witt. Headed to the free throw line is Claxton. First foul on Witt, 7th on the team. First free throw won't go. Claxton comes in as a 75% free throw shooter. Second free throw no good as well. Witt grabs the rebound. Shoebridge with it here. He'll drive. Gets in for Witt. Back outside for Luke Beers. Raymond with it here. He'll hit and take a little jumper. No good. Rebound taken there by Nelson. Lachine with it. Robinson thought about it. He'll hit it into the middle. Now Wilson out for Nelson. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Raymond. Shoebridge has it. Back for Raymond. Around for Beachy. Inside for Witt. He'll turn the corner, but traveling is the call.
I don't know. I didn't think he stopped dribbling. But, yeah. I'll tell you, Zach, for as much foul trouble as we had them in early in the game, we've not capitalized in getting to the line at all here in the first half.
Isaac's going to come in for brother Luke. Cobleskill in front, 25-24. Glasheen this way for Nelson. To the corner for Robinson. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Isaac Beers. Inside for Witt. Nice job turning the corner. Layup good. Nice move there by Alex Witt. Again into the corner for Robinson. Pass picked off by Isaac Beers. He'll pull it back and wait for reinforcements. Chargers look to get a bucket on their second straight possession, something they haven't done very often today. Shoebridge with it. Back up top for Isaac. 15 on the shot clock, 2:25 to play here in the opening half. Jordan Shoebridge, deep three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken, though, by Alex Witt. A fresh shot clock for LBC. Witt goes into the basket, won't get there. Now Shoebridge, his layup won't go. Robinson with it here. Beers forces another turnover. Ahead for Shoebridge. Layup, good. Shoebridge gets the basket to go. Full timeout called. We'll take a break here just prior to halftime. Lancaster Bible leads Suny Cobleskill 28-25. We'll be right back here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletic Center, Lancaster Bible in front, 28-25 over Suny Cobleskill.
It's been a pretty well-played first half here for both teams. Good basketball, very competitive, exciting to watch.
Picked off by Witt, right into the hands, though, of Claxton. Now Nelson with a three-pointer. It's good. Turn of events there for the Chargers, heading the other way, right into the hands of Claxton. A three-pointer ties it up at 28 apiece.
And not good. When you've got a loose ball like that, you've got to just stop. 2 hands, 2 feet, maintain that possession.
Witt heads in, taken from him from behind. McNeil with it now. Three-pointer again is good by Claxton. Excuse me, that's Nelson on the three. Beachy with it here for the Chargers. Back around for Shoebridge. Davis has it inside. Up top for Shoebridge. He'll stop and take the three-pointer. No good. Foul on the play. It's going to be on Davis after the shot.
We have a couple things that for the Chargers have just been kind of compounding here in the last minute and a half. You kind of get a loose ball turnover, but it gets right back and they hit a three. Here you take a quick contested shot and they find themselves at the line at the other end.
McNeil will shoot the 1-and-1. First one is good. The foul was on Davis. That's his first. Team's 8th. Both teams with 8 fouls here in the first half. Second free throw good as well. Chargers trail by 5. 8-0 run here for Suny Cobleskill. Davis still with it. Trips as he heads towards the basket. Out of bounds. Now Cobleskill will presumably hold for the last shot. Not a good final 145 here for LBC.
Well, I'll tell you, in that particular possession, they just did a really good job of denying the basketball back to Britt, and Quentin Davis then had to try to make a play on his own. That's a little outside of his skill set.
Boyle with it. Back now for Claxton. Into the corner goes, tipped away nicely there by Quentin Davis. 3.7 seconds to go. Hilton will check in for Isaac Beers. Boyle's going to inbound the ball here. Davis there guarding him. Three-pointer at the buzzer won't go. And at the end of 20 minutes of play, Suny Cobleskill will take a 33-28 lead into halftime, ending the half on an 8-0 run. Plus some stats from the first half here for you when we come back in about 10 minutes or so. Thank you for joining us. Chargers down by 5 at halftime. We'll be back in a few moments here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletic Center, Lancaster Bible Trails Suny Cobleskill 33-28 after 20 minutes of play. In that first half, Suny Cobleskill shot 46.2%, 12 of 26 from the field, 6 of 14 from beyond the arc, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. The Chargers, meanwhile, 29.7%, 11 of 17 from the floor, 4 of 16 from beyond the arc, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Deshaun Nelson with 12 points for Suny Cobleskill. Leading the way for the Chargers was Quentin Davis with 9 points and 7 rebounds to go with 4 steals. Rod, a good first maybe 15 minutes of that first half, and then that last 145 especially, an 8-0 run by Cobleskill, and not only that, but just sort of took over the game completely.
Yeah, I mean, Nelson hurt them in that stretch. We mentioned it before, we didn't get to the free throw line after having maybe 16 fouls on them early. And again, for us, it comes down a lot of times to shooting. And here we are, we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, we're 2-4 when we're over 30% or under 30% from threes, 5-1 when we're over 30%. Here we are sitting at halftime at 25. I think keys in the second half, we've got to limit Nelson's touches, and we've got to find some ways to make scoring passes out of pressure. And what I mean from that is passes are being deflected. They're not in spots where players can catch and shoot. We got to deliver better passes out of that pressure.
So the Chargers here hosting first of 3 straight home games. They'll host SUNY Poly tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock here at Horst Athletic Center, and then Penn State Berks on Wednesday evening at 7:30. As the students are welcomed back to campus, classes start Monday morning. Rod, excited for that?
Oh, I'll tell you, I just think things get a little too quiet when students aren't here on campus, so I'm excited to have them back first thing Monday morning.
I like being able to find a parking space, but that's okay.
True.
Worked inside, nice pass down low there for Claxton. Beachy with the ball here for LBC. Luke Pierce has his pass deflected, taken by Cobleskill. All the way around for Nelson. Three-pointer is good. Not what the Chargers needed here as they now trail by 10. 5-0 run to begin the second half, coupled with the 8-0 run to end the first half, and it's 13 straight points for Suny Cobleskill. Outside for Luke Pierce, three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken by number 3, Antoine Claxton. This is Wilson. McNeil now. He'll go into the corner for Nelson. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken by Davis. Isaac Pierce now for Beachy. Beachy heads in now for Davis. He'll go in, layup, won't go. And the foul is called very late.
Zach, I get to spend a little bit of time officiating too, and I'm learning from some good officials, and they say a patient whistle's okay, but I think Coach might have thought that was a little late.
I'd love to go see you explain that to Coach Scott right now, actually. First free throw is good for Davis. Hey, real quick before the game starts, Rod, who do you like today in the NFL playoffs?
Oh, so we've got
Chiefs, Colts, and then Rams, Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts. I know I'm not in the majority there, and I know I'm in Eagles country, so I'll just say the Eagles. But you can see my wink; they can't.
Foul called there on LBC. It's going to be on Shoebridge, I believe. It is. That's his second. I think the Colts might keep it close today. I think the Rams can beat the Cowboys tonight. I'm hoping.
That's right. I said the Eagles, but
man, it's okay.
Yeah.
You got Eagles on the mind. You know where you live. Good job.
Go Rams.
McNeil knocks down the first free throw. 63% free throw shooter coming into today. 3 of 3 today at the line. Second one no good, taken by Shoebridge. Beachy with it now. Chargers down by 9. Passes for Davis. He'll head to the basket now. Layup won't go. Into the corner for McNeil. Lachine calls out the play. Around now for Claxton. He'll head to the basket. Knocked away from him by Beachy. It'll stay with the Tigers. McNeil will take the jumper. It's good. Timeout called here by the Chargers. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break with them. Lancaster Apple Trail, Suny Cobleskill, 42-30, 17:34 remaining. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletic Center, Chargers down by 12 to Suny Cobleskill. Brett Beckler is checked into the contest for LBC. Isaac Beers will inbound the ball here for LBC. Brett Beckler with the ball now for Luke Beers. Around for Shoebridge. Shoebridge, Luke Beers, and Isaac Beers going to have to get going from beyond the arc, and the Chargers are going to creep back into this one. Shoebridge will stop and take the jumper. In and out. Rebound taken there by McNeil.
After those 7 early rebounds from Quentin Davis, that's pretty much cooled off. They've done a great job of keeping him off the glass.
Nelson with the jumper and the foul. Fouls on Luke Beers, that's his second. Nelson looked to complete the three-point play. He's 7 of 11 from the floor today. Free throw won't go. Lane violation there. So 17 minutes remaining. Chargers down by 14. Beckler with it. Now for Witt. He'll head to the basket, go up with the left. Jumper won't go. Rebound taken there by Nelson. Went off of an LBC player and out of play, so they'll stay with Cobleskill. Lachine gets it to go, and the foul. That's Isaac Beers' third foul. And since the Chargers led 28-25 with 1:45 to go in the first half, a 21, now 22-2 run for Suny Cobleskill.
That's crazy. They've done it in a lot of different ways too, with the three, with penetration and ones, with some solid defense. But they've opened this up.
Norris with it here. He'll turn the corner and take the jumper. No good. Rebound taken there by Nelson. McNeil with it here now. Around for Claxton. Claxton has it knocked away from him momentarily. Now in there for Wilson. Layup, rattles around, won't go. Rebound taken there by Davis. And now Beckler up the floor. Around for Norris. Baseline for Witt. Back up top for Norris. Excuse me, for Davis. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound falls right into his hands. And now he'll lay it in. And the foul. Fouls on McNeil. That's his second.
That's just a great individual effort right there from Davis. I thought he drew some good contact to separate early on, missed it, but battled through, got his own rebound, great and one.
Gets the free throw to go as well. He's got 14 points and 10 boards. Chargers down by 14. Three-pointer. Foul, though, is number 21, Nelson. It's Beachy's third foul. And Nelson's going to head to the free throw line for three.
Nelson did a nice job right there, just kind of rocking the defender and then pulling up quickly, and Beachy just caught it, got his hands caught in there.
Second free throw won't go. Third one coming up here for Nelson. So Nelson knocks down two of the three. Back up to a 16-point lead for Suny Cobleskill. Davis with it now, knocked away from him. Nelson traveling is the call. The Beers brothers will come back in. 15:04 to play, Rod. 49-33. What do the Chargers need to do here in the next couple of minutes?
They've got to hit the offensive glass. We're one and done down here, and Cobleskill is getting out in a hurry and transition. So when we're missing shots, we got to get back. We've got to get back.
Luke Beers in. He'll go with the left. No good. Claxton with it. He'll head into the basket. Layup's good. Lead stretches to 18 here for Cobleskill. Up top for Isaac Beers. And back for Beachy. Into the corner for Luke Beers. Thought about it. Now he'll head in. Little floater. Good. Timeout called by Lancaster Bible. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Rod, when you call a timeout now with 14:19 to go, you're looking up at the scoreboard. Is it minute by minute? Is it possession by possession? Or are we talking about chunks of time here, 3, 4, 5 minutes at a time?
Yeah.
If you call a timeout 4 minutes and 19 seconds from now, what do you want to see with 10 minutes to go if you're LBC?
Yeah, sure. You can't get it back all at once. There's a saying like not in a day, but daily. You've got to grind this out possession by possession. I feel like in some respects our offense has become a little one-dimensional. We're kind of head down trying to get to the rim. We've got to find that help defender where they're coming from and find that open man to try to get a little easier look offensively. And defensively, what you can't give up at a time like this are easy buckets in transition, and we've given up several like that. But again, it's one possession at a time right now.
Boyle and Owens back into the contest for Suny Cobleskill. Nelson now for Claxton. Claxton behind his back, but turns it over. Gives it right back to him, though. Nelson up and under, won't go. Davis has the rebound, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. So Davis picks up the foul. That's his second. Nelson around now for Owens. Inside for McNeil. Out for Boyle. McNeil with it now. Back up top for Claxton. Traveling.
Let's see if we can turn this stop into a score at the other end.
Beachy with it right in front of us. He'll look to turn. Back out for Witt. He'll head to the basket. Finds Isaac Beers, who saves it. Back to Beachy. Witt around for Luke Beers. He'll drive baseline. Little floater is blocked by Boyle. Nice play. Good defensive play there by Boyle to block that shot from Luke Beers.
Zach, that's what I'm talking about down here at this other end. We had two men open for jump shots, but the pass was down at their feet or over their head.
Owens with a three. It's good. Largest deficit of the day for the Chargers. It's 19. Davis heads in. Layup won't go. Rebounded there by Claxton. Ahead to Nelson. Boyle able to save it before it goes out of bounds. And now banks it off of Luke Beers with 7 on the shot clock. Hilton and Shoebridge will check back in for LBC. Boyle inbound underneath the basket. Now Owens. Claxton will take the jumper off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by Nelson, who's then fouled. Fouls on Hilton. That's his first. So 2 shots coming up for Nelson. 2 of 3 from the line there today. First free throw is no good. Robinson will check back in for Suny Cobleskill. Second free throw coming up for Nelson. Second one rattles around and is good. Suny Cobleskill's lead is 20. Luke Beers' pass is picked off. taken by Owens, who's then fouled by Shoebridge. So going to stick with a common foul there. Rod, you're the official. Right?
I thought he definitely was going for the basketball. It was a hard collision. Quickly over to help him up. I think that was the right call without a flagrant or intentional.
Raymond will check back in for Luke Beers. Owens knocks down both free throws. Isaac Beers up the floor now for the Chargers. Nice cut there by Alex Witt, who lays it in for two.
It's great recognition. I actually was going to mention that in the last play when it was deflected, stolen. If they're going to extend the defense out that far, you've got to find some opportunities for some backdoor cuts, and they found one there.
Owens a little crossover move, jumper, no good. Rebounded though by who else? Nelson, who lays it in. Nelson has a game high 22, 8 boards as well. Hilton, nice move there. Layup is good, and the foul. Foul's number 1, McNeil. That's his third. Hilton will look to complete the three-point play. Nice move to the basket there by Tyler Hilton. Free throw is good. Chargers trail 59-40. Claxton now for Robinson. Owens with it up top. 12 on the shot clock. Handoffs for Wilson. Now Boyle. Robinson with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Claxton, but the foul is called.
Cobleskill still playing solid offense at this end with the little weave up top and getting a good open look in the corner.
Shoebridge now for Raymond. Witt with it now. He'll head to the basket. Jumper won't go, but he's fouled. Foul's on Wilson. That's his first. Witt, a 74% free throw shooter. First one is good.
A lot of time left, and it's good to be able to score with the clock not running. But the possessions are truly at a premium from this point out.
Witt knocks both free throws down. Claxton with it. Now Wilson. Owens has it there. Three-pointer is good. Timeout called by Suny Cobleskill. It's a full timeout. We'll go with him. Suny Cobleskill extends the lead. They lead by 20, 62-42, 9:45 to play here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here in Lancaster, Suny Cobleskill leads Lancaster with 62-42. 9:45 to play, and I had no aspirations of going undefeated in conference play, Rob, but I don't know that I thought we'd be down by 20 with 10 minutes to play here in the second half.
Now, this has been a little bit of a shocker. They've shot the ball really well, defended well, and this is the situation we find ourselves in.
Hilton to the basket, can't get it to go. Three-pointer by Boyle, in and out. Rebound taken by Witt. Foul called there on Cobleskill. Isaac Beers with it here to the corner for Benny Raymond. You betcha.
I don't want to get too excited with that, but that is a kid that can get it hot and put points up in a hurry.
I was just going to say, with him and Shoebridge on the floor, I know it's 17, but that non-call down there has frustrated a few people to our left. Nice tip in, though, by Claxton on the other end. So who knows, but maybe it's just one or two possession thing. There's Isaac Beers, who layup won't go. Rebounded, though, by Witt. Was not taken by Claxton. Foul is going to be on Claxton here. Sorry, Rod, go ahead.
No, there's some little things I think that we need to work on. Like down there, we got a guy penetrate, makes a tough contested shot. It falls off the rim, and on the weak side, we allow them to get an offensive rebound. You know, I'm not a huge Roll Tide Alabama fan, but the one thing Nick Saban talks about is everybody understanding their role and making the plays they need to make. And on that particular one, we left a weak side rebound in that should have been boxed out.
Shoebridge with it here. He'll head in, layup, good. Nice move by Jordan Shoebridge to the basket. So a little delay of game warning there on LBC, didn't let the ball drop. Luke Beers will come back into the game for LBC. So if it's going to happen, Rod, we got Luke Beers, Jordan Shoebridge, and Benny Raymond on the floor, the three-point shooters who can get hot for LBC.
Well, let's just say I think we understand the rationale of Coach Wingreen right now when you look who's on the court.
Right. Layup there by Glasheen won't go. Beers has the rebound. Hilton will give it a try from the corner. No good. Rebound taken there by Owens. Hilton's another one who can get hot. Yeah. Did that a couple of times in JV games last year.
Well, as they say, you live and die. I think we're rolling the dice here. We'll see what happens.
Glasheen with it. Now for Owens. Claxton will get to the basket. Fouled before. Claxton will head to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
Zach, you know the NEAC a little bit better than I do, but I got to believe this team's a tough out. You know, come playoff time, if they're in it, they're long, they're athletic, they can defend, they can shoot. It could be interesting seeing them in the postseason.
For sure. We didn't play them last year, so this is all, you know, lots changed in 2 years for sure. So, yeah, certainly a good team. Isaac Beers will get fouled as he heads to the basket. Again, like you said, Rod, some points, or at least potential points, with the clock stopped.
A lot of time left.
First free throw from Isaac Beers, miss He was 4 of 4 prior to this for the season, Rod.
I saw that coming in, yeah. Good free throw shooter.
McNeil's going to check back in for Cobleskill. So the starters are back on the floor for the Tigers. Second free throw is good. Beachy will come back in. He'll replace Beers. Seven minutes to play. Chargers trail by 16, 64-48. Looking inside for McNeil. Along the baseline, Raymond's there. Foul's called. That'll be Raymond's first. One and one here for McNeil's. That was the 9th team foul for the Chargers. No good. Taken by Hilton. Down low for Beachy. Works it out for Hilton. Corner three-pointer, Luke Beers. No good. Rebound taken by McNeil. Chargers shooting just 25% from three-point range today. 5 of 20. Looking for McNeil underneath, bit too strong. Turnover there by Cobleskill. Hunter Gerber will check in for the Chargers. 6:12 to play. Beachy the whole way, up and underneath. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Fouls on number 15, Glasheen. That's his third.
Timeout called here by the Chargers. Full timeout. Tigers Rabbit trails by 16, 6:06 to play. We'll be right back here on the Chargers Sports Network.
Back here at Horst Athletic Center. Chargers trailing 64-48. Britton Beachy's at the free throw line for 2 shots.
You know, you get an opportunity right here. You can, you cut it to 14. If you get this thing down into single digits with about 3 to play, you feel like there's still, still an opportunity to win the game. But it's gonna have to be great stops on the other end and some key shots down here.
Beachy sinks them both. Chargers 11 of 14 from the free throw line this afternoon. 6 minutes to play here at Horst Athletic Center. Glasheen with it. Now for Nelson. Three-pointer, no good. Traveling is the call. So another turnover there for Cobleskill. That's 15 today. 16. Raymond across for Luke Beers. He'll stop. Three-pointer off the front of the rim. Tipped around. Rebound taken there by Hunter Gerber. Jump ball is called. It's going to stay with the Chargers. Good offensive board there by Hunter Gerber.
That would have made it a little interesting right there.
Beachy with it now for Gerber. They'll play catch for Beers. Back to Beachy. Traveling is called on Beachy now.
I mean, we're talking everything has to fall into place here, of course, and each time you see something like that, you just kind of cringe when you have an opportunity, but we still got a lot of time in this game.
You and I look like the same person over here. We're both kind of making the same motions and face motion. McNeil has it, and he's fouled. Fouls on Shoebridge. That's his fourth. First free throw won't go for McNeil. Raymond right back in. He'll replace Shoebridge. Second free throw is good. Chargers deficit is 15. Isaac Beers with it here. Beachy for Gerber. Nice move there by Gerber. He'll head in. Jumper won't go. Kind of fell there. Glasheen with it. Around for Wilson. They play catch, and now it's Claxton. Corner for McNeil. Underneath for Nelson, who lays it in. Nice pass. You betcha. Raymond knocks it down. Full timeout called by LBC. We'll take another one with them. Chargers trail by 14, 4:23 to play here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horse Athletic Center, Chargers trailing 67-53, 4:23 to play.
Battling with every possession. Now we're seeing a little full court pressure. Trying to get a quick turnover maybe here in the backcourt and get a score.
Pass the whole way ahead for McNeil. He lays it in for two. Now Beckler with it for Gerber. Around for Hilton. Now Beckler again. This is Norris. He'll take the corner three-pointer. off the front of the rim, taken by Benny Raymond. Hilton will try the three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Glasheen. Traveling is the call right here in front of us.
It's interesting watching Cobleskill play, up by 16, still looking to get up the court quick and maybe hurrying into some mistakes where you don't really need it. Certainly giving us a few opportunities to stick around.
Beachy has it here. Now for Luke Beers. Pass looking for Hilton. Too far. Out of play. And now we're doing line changes with 3:42 to play in a 16-point game, Rod.
I'm pretty sure like the rationale there is to give a few fouls here, get to the line, try to get it back.
Claxton and Glasheen play catch now for McNeil. Nice move by McNeil underneath. Lays it in for two. Nice strong move along the baseline there. Now Raymond hands it off for Beckler. He'll stop and take the jumper. No good. Rebounded though by Hilton. He's up and underneath. Layup good. Nice strong play there by Hilton. He's got 5 points for the Chargers. 3 minutes to go. Chargers down by 16. Jumper is good by Nelson. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, the thing about full court pressure at this time of the game is if you don't get a steal or a foul right away, you're actually taking more time off the clock. So I'm sure we're looking for a foul there, but we're just not giving it in a timely fashion. Then you got time going off the floor, and you find guys open at the other end anyway. But we're still battling, but we got to play a little smarter.
Nelson's got 26 points, good 9 rebounds. So Isaac Beers grabs that rebound ahead for Beachy. Pass is deflected and out of play. .248 remaining. Chargers trailing 73-55. Pass underneath for Luke Beers, able to get it out to Shoebridge. Around for Beachy. He's into the middle. Layup is good, and the foul. Nice move by Britton Beachy.
That's quite a finish at the rim.
Fouls on Wilson. That's his third.
There's a lot of guys that can get to the rim, but it's not an easy task in the land of the Giants in there to get that ball up off the glass soft like that and finish. Nice play by Beachy.
Nick Songster is going to check in for the Chargers. Raymond wanted to check back in, but he was on the floor prior to the free throw, so you have to wait for at least a second to take off where he can get back in. Foul called there on LBC. Beckler picks up the foul. That's his second. Another line change coming up for the Chargers following the free throws.
Going a little offense, defense right here.
Yes, we are. Claxton at the line for 2. First one is good. Claxton knocks down both free throws. He's got 10 points now. 3 Fighting Tigers in double figures. Luke Beers here with the basket jumper. No good. Grabbed, though, by Beachy. And he lays it in for 2. Foul called there on the Chargers. It's on Luke Beers. That's his 3rd. Timeout called by Suny Cobleskill. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. So, Rod, down by 15. Let's just forget about this final 224. What do you want to see over the final 224, though, for tomorrow? We play in 21 hours. What do you want to see in the final 224 with the starters, for the most part, on the floor for tomorrow?
Yeah, it's interesting. So the game plays different with 224 down 15. So as far as like execution, things like that, some of it not tossed out the window, but you're probably not going to be working about that. So right now you want to see a body language with your team that says, hey, like we're not quitting. We're staying with this. We're sticking together. And, hopefully then that attitude carries over into tomorrow's contest.
Again, the Chargers will host SUNY Poly tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock here at Horace Athletic Center. Wilson's going to shoot 2 free throws. First one's good. Second one is no good. Beachy with it now. Pass is deflected. Out of play. Inbounds pass to Shoebridge. Now Luke Beers around for Raymond. He'll take a deep three-pointer off the front of the rim. Rebound taken by Shoebridge. In goes Luke Beers. Layup is good. Nice move there by Luke Beers. He has 11 points now for the Chargers. Foul there by Isaac Beers.
Zach, I hope you and Leslie don't have any plans here tonight because I think we're going to be here for a little while
It's fine. We're okay. We're all good. No, Coach Wingreen, we don't have anywhere to be. The game's at noon tomorrow, though, Coach Wingreen. That's the first game tomorrow, noon time.
Boys need 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. First free throw is no good. Second free throw coming up for Nelson. That free throw is good. 27 points for Deshaun Nelson. Under 2 minutes to play. Beachy for Luke Beers, three-pointer. You betcha. Beers knocks down a three-pointer. Another foul here. It's going to be on Beachy. That's his 4th. First free throw is in and out. Second free throw is good. Beachy again with it. He'll head into the middle. Layup won't go. He's fouled on the way up. So again, an opportunity to score with the clock stopped. Fouls on Owens. It's his 3rd. I'd like to have Coach Scott come on the broadcast because he was bringing up my next point.
Love it.
It seems as though the play where Beachy puts his head down and drives and tries to find a shooter, go to the basket, has worked. I know how much time there is left, but
Yeah.
I wish they would have found that out sooner.
Listen, yeah, I'm becoming a big Britton Beachy fan. Like, I think he does a lot of things well. at the rim, the thing that I think he does really well to finish is he gets that contact and creates that separation before he takes the shot. It's a strong move to the bucket.
Second free throw is good as well. So we're back to the line change thing as it's an 11-point game as Gerber commits the foul. Nelson back at the free throw line. First one's no good.
I think we see the one Achilles heel of Deshaun Nelson here. Might be at the free throw line, but he's been an animal today.
He makes one of two. The lead is 12. Quick three-pointer from Luke Beers. No good. Rebound taken there by Shoebridge. Around for Luke Beers. Deflected off of an LBC hand and out of play. No.
It looks like we're double teaming Nelson. I'm not sure.
Do you want the time? Yeah. It's 1:26. 1:26. Yeah. 1:26.
Zach Freeman over here handling everything. Statistics, play-by-play. He's got the score clock. Job well done again.
I've also
today,
got a
Zach.
reservation. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. First one's no good. Second free throw is good.
You'd think as good a shooter as Nelson is.
Raymond with a three-pointer won't go.
You would think as good a shooter as Nelson is from the perimeter that he'd start getting a little rhythm at the free throw line, but he seems to be in a pattern of miss the first, make the second.
McNeil for two free throws now. First one in and out. Cobleskill 18 of 34. Again, Rod, if this was a closer game, we would have a conversation right
No
now.
doubt.
But it's just not enough time and too
No
large of
doubt.
a deficit.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about some of the drills at practice for Cobleskill on Monday, though.
Could be some free throws going up. And I'm not doubting that that'll happen. I've always been, as a coach, man, I'm like, you know, that's one of the things. I don't really want to take practice time and work on your free throws. Like, those are things that you should be working on your own and being ready to make in games.
Raymond with it around for Hilton. He'll drive in. Layup's good. Timeout called here by the Chargers. 54.8 seconds to play. Full timeout. We'll stay here with you.
Zach, let me just tell you how impressed I am with you. Like, this stuff with the substitutions, like putting these guys in and out of the game like that, man, your fingers are going like crazy.
It's okay.
You have to ice those down tonight
okay.
for tomorrow's game.
I'm just fine. It'll be fine. So, no, I think LBC is learning a few things about what it takes to stay in a game here at the end. I think it's those middle minutes, 13 to 7 minutes to go, where obviously you're not going to do the substitution thing, but where we have to bear down on defense this possession so that we don't have this at the end. I think it just shows how important those possessions are in the middle of the half when maybe you get a little lazy or get a little tired, and just shows how important they actually are. Yeah,
no doubt. I mean, if this was a 16, 18-point game, if this was a 7 to 9-point game down the stretch, we'd be looking at a much different scenario on the scoreboard right now.
That was Hunter Gerber. That's his third. McNeil at the free throw line. 5 of 9 from the free throw line here tonight, or today, or maybe it is tonight now, frankly. First free throw is good. After the turnover, another foul here by the Chargers. Foul on the Chargers on 24, Tyler Norris, 6 first. The line shooting for the Tigers, number 21, Deshaun Nelson. Nelson again at the free throw line. First one's good. 7 of 13 today for LBC. Excuse me, for Cobleskill.
He's got 30 now, Zach.
After I make these substitutions, I will be able to tell you that, Rod. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists.
He can fill it up.
Make it 31. Shoebridge, deep three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Raymond. Back for Shoebridge, around for Isaac Beers. Deep three-pointer. That's off. And there's 34.7 seconds to play. Cobleskill in front by 16. About 3.5 second maybe difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This is McNeil. McNeil's going to let this run out and take the shot clock violation. 4.3 seconds to play. Three-pointer there by Isaac Beers won't go at the buzzer. Nelson gets the rebound, completes the double-double. And the final score, Suny Cobleskill 85, Lancaster Bible 69. Chargers drop to 7-6 overall, 4-1 in conference play. Suny Cobleskill now 8-6 overall and 3-2 in NEAC action.